I guess if you're a climate skeptic, you want to listen to the next couple of videos of testimony by Al Gore. Not because you should believe him, but you have been worked over, you have been lied to, you have been manipulated, you have been deceived, and all in the name of profits for all companies. And don't take it from me or Al Gore or anybody else, take it from the companies themselves. There's an internal memo online you can read in which it is apparently, or it's clear that they knew the problem existed, that it was man-made, and they knew that 14 years ago. And if you remain a climate skeptic after watching this video, then you must have some business interest, or you must be a huge moron.
The largest corporate carbon polluters in America, 14 years ago, asked their own people to conduct a review of all this science. And their own people told them what the international scientific community is saying is correct. There is no legitimate basis for denying it. Then, these large polluters committed a massive fraud far larger than Bernie Madoff's fraud. They are the Bernie Madoffs of global warming. They ordered the censoring and removal of the scientific review that they themselves conducted. And like Bernie Madoff, they lied to the people who trusted them in order to make money. And the CEO of the largest, if I can just finish my response, look.
He goes on and he gets a question, you know, I don't believe it's man-made, but it states it is man-made in the reports, the scientific reports, or the investigative reports if you're allergic to science, that these companies paid for to conduct, and which they then covered up. And that's 14 years ago. And it's really 14 years in which a big difference could have been made in terms of the outcome of this carbon emissions and global warming problem. It could have been a significant difference, but it didn't happen because it was covered up and because you have been lied to, because you just have been cheated out of your planet basically. And if this doesn't lead to criminal investigations and some huge riots, or now maybe not riots, you know, that would mean you have to get out of your house and do something, you know, and that's so tiring, you won't do. But if this doesn't lead to a shift from fossil fuels to investment in alternative energies, and there's so much cheap alternatives, even cheaper than fossil fuels, of course, is seaweed, algae, and I'm for that. And if you want to support me, I'm going to travel to Asia within a few weeks and visit some people that work on that and see if I can help them and even get a job with them. You can make ethanol out of seaweed. You don't need fossil fuels, and you actually capture carbon from the atmosphere if you do that at sea. You can capture large amounts. But there's no climate skeptic that you cannot totally shut up, and rightfully so, by showing him either this video or the article that's linked next to this video. And if you want to do something for the climate, then please do that for me.